Inside the life of Meat Canyon. I spent 48 hours with Papa Meat. Ooh. Excuse me. Brandon Buckingham. Let's get into it.
Hunter Hancock, better known as Meat Canyon, is one of the most talented and original animators in internet history. First beginning to upload to his YouTube channel way back in 2017, his videos are dark, bizarre, and hilariously satirical.
I need you, SpongeBob.
Over time, they've managed to rack up over
I don't know
1.5 billion views, with topics ranging
how he
from
came
Bugs
up with that
Bunny
shit, but
to
that
Mr.
shit is
Beast
some
and
of the
Taylor
most
Swift. Papa Meat has poked fun at some of the biggest names in pop culture. And today we get a first-hand look into the world of the man who is behind some of the most viral animations in YouTube history. So come with me as we go on a deep dive inside the life of Meat Canyon. But first, let me give you a quick history of Meat Canyon's career up to this point. Hunter August Hancock, better known online as Meat Canyon or Papa Meat, is a
legendary
YouTuber,
last
animator,
name.
streamer, and voice actor. He launched his YouTube channel in September of 2015, but didn't upload his first video until January 2017. His style can be described as dark, disturbing, and weird. He's known for parodying iconic cartoon characters as well as celebrities. Some of his most famous works include Wabbit Season.
What's up, Doc?
You got a tight little man. See on you, don't you?
Tight little man, pussy on you, don't you?
Which got copyrighted, causing fans to joke that the parody became official Bugs Bunny canon by technicality. This cartoon is unique because J. Cole sampled Meat Canyon on Huntin' Wabbits from his mixtape Might Delete Later, released April 5th, 2024.
I'm so sorry for what I've done.
And Just Beyond the Golden Arches.
I used to like Logic, you know, the rapper. But the needle drop reviews him so poorly, I just don't really care for his music now.
His Taylor Swift parody stirred up real drama with Swift.
Nah, the Taylor Swift one was legendary, bro. When that shit came out during the Super Bowl, that shit was legendary.
Flooding his comments, insulting him, sending
Yeah, he
death
got a lot of
threats,
hate for
and
that
even
shit.
Tay voodoo spells, all while proving his point about their erratic behavior. His subscriber count grew fast, 1 million in 2020, 5 million by the end of 2022, and 7 million by April of 2024. He also co-hosts the Creepcast
He
podcast
definitely
with
deserves
my
that shit.
good
He's
friend
funny as
Wendigo.
shit.
And Meat Canyon's career is a testament to how important grinding on YouTube is, because he had posted all of these videos and still only had 700 subscribers. He literally had posted 51 videos. Then he posts this Ed, and Eddie parody, and 2.5 weeks later he's at 100K. Can you imagine if he had given up somewhere back here?
All right, guys, we're here in Kansas City with the one and only Mr. Meat.
Hello, I'm Mr. Meat.
Mr. Meat is crazy. But nah, yeah, all it takes is just keeping on it and staying true to who you are. I mean, as soon as you give up is when shit could pop off. So it's like, you just got to keep going and give it your all at the end of the day.
Geese and whatnot on this property?
We do. There's just animals just everywhere.
That's what I would do if I had his money, is just buy a bunch of fucking buy a bunch of property and animals.
You have basset hounds as well.
I do have basset hounds. They run around and they
just
do that mostly.
Just bark their fucking heads off.
All
Basset
day.
hounds are like the
People
real
they're very
droopy
cute,
ear
and then
ones,
you
right?
hear them and you're like, gonna blow my fucking brains out listening to them all day.
They're cute, but I don't.
Tugboat and
Maybe.
Crawdad.
How cute!
Oh my God, they're
so
fucking
sweet. I think I'm gonna get a
adorable.
basset hound.
Look at
Because
his
of this
ears.
video, I actually did end up going out and buying my brother a basset hound named Biscuit, or as he calls her, Honkus Chonkus. And she is
Honkus
an
Chonkus.
absolute beautiful angel.
Oh
Just
my
look at her.
God, look at the
They're the
eyes.
cutest dog. They kind of look like wiener dogs. You guys know I have wiener dogs, right?
Well, if you didn't know I had 3 wiener dogs, I'm going to take this moment to show them off because I'm incredibly proud of them and I love them so much. Their names are Pumpkin, Mochi, and Honey.
I have 3 wiener dogs. These basset hounds, they're like big
Nah,
wiener
they're.
dogs.
I love wiener
Tugboat
dogs.
and Crawdad.
Just
and Rowan.
wiener.
He's a good
Just a
boy.
wiener dog.
He's a good boy.
Oh, look at that big boy.
Playing and having a good time. Oh, Crawdad, you're just a sweet.
Get a shot of this. Get a load of this little sweetie.
Herman, this a good girl.
And this is Jack the cat. Hey, Jack, how you doing, bud?
Pop. Thank you.
What's this one's name?
Moonshine.
Moonshine.
is half stray cat, half Maine Coon.
Yes. Moon.
So how many donkeys do you have?
Just 2. This is Jelly.
A donkey.
Junebug. They're very sweet. Donkeys are very social. They love nice pets and they're very adorable and they help protect the horses Foxes will fuck up a horse. Horses are too like startled by small things. And they're like, oh. So foxes will straight up like tear up their legs and stuff, but donkeys are very aggressive and they don't give a fuck. They'll just stomp out anything like that. So they're out here protecting,
fire.
serving, and being cute.
Donkeys protecting my horses?
Ear scratches. Oh, wow. I know, they feel like a dog hair almost. You know, you'd think it'd be a lot coarser almost.
They're so nice.
Yeah, they're very sweet. Jelly's the sweetest.
Why do they call them jackasses?
For very rude for like very docile, extremely sweet animals, honestly. We adopted Jelly from an Amish dude who was just like had her in a pen. He was like this 87-year-old Amish guy, Dutch Amish dude, who was just feeding her sweet feed. So she was just like morbidly obese. Oh, yeah. So we thought she was
morbidly obese is crazy. Hey, old people love feeding they animals anything.
Pregnant. But no, she's just fat. And once a donkey gets fat, it's very hard for them to lose the weight.
Have you ever gone down the Amish animal abuse rabbit hole?
No, but I'd believe it.
It gets pretty crazy.
I would not put it past them.
Amish people don't look at animals the same way that like millennial girls do. I don't think that they say fur babies in the Amish community or anything.
Fur
like that.
Next,
babies
we
is
ventured into
crazy.
Papa Meat's studio that was in the middle of construction during the time of our filming.
So here we are
What
in
the
your
fuck is
studio.
that micro,
This is our
that
new
oven?
studio barn. Let me show you
Just
around.
called it a microwave,
Yeah,
but that
we're going meat
oven
mode.
was
Activated.
horrendous.
You ever watch the YouTube channel Balloon Shop?
Oh yes.
You know, and they're like, what's that, meat?
Mate.
What you got there, Ben?
Mate. Kitchen
Mate.
set. We're just trying to find creative ways of making mundane content more enjoyable. So we're gonna put like a oven puppet that you can interact with and just kind of
Holy
do
shit,
normal
that shit
YouTube
is
shit, but be able to spice
grotesque.
it up a
What
bit.
the
It's gonna be
fuck?
cool. You can do mukbangs in this hoe.
Yes, and I have met Nick Hikato. Maybe he'll come
I-
back. Those are probably one of the only times in my life I've ever been celebrity struck.
Really?
I would
Legitimately.
not
Shout out
want to
to
eat in that
Nick
kitchen.
Hikato.
Shout out, Nick.
Collab?
Yeah, come on,
Collab?
Nick. Come on, Nick. This
Brandon, Joe.
wall's just gonna be all paint that blue, so whenever you can just act like you're walking through the blue screen in here, and then we can composite out the thing and kind of connect it.
Were you a thespian at all in your younger years?
I wish I knew what a thespian was.
Thespian?
I like old shitty horror films, and I like practical effects, and sets are fun, and even just like the construction of just like little sets like that I think are just cool. Bedroom set here. We have a big puppet being built currently. A study next door with bookcases and stuff, fireplace, fake card shop set here for Magic the Gathering, my second love in life, and then a bathroom set as well. So now we have a transitional thing. We put the grid system up so we can hang all those lights and just do some all kinds of bunch of crazy lighting stuff.
It's like Boy Meets World.
Yeah, that's a show to, I guess, shout out in this time.
It's just like that.
I would have said something. Yeah, it's just like Boy Meets World. I would have gone with like Seinfeld or, I don't know, something that I probably watched. I don't think I've ever watched
Seinfeld.
Boy Meets World. We're really going to throw the wool over the sheep's eyes here with fake walls. People are going to be like, oh my God, how did you get that stone on there? They're fake. So in the future, in the future, I'm going to say, you dumb fucking idiots. These are fake walls. We just
Fool!
$16 pieces of foam material that we just paint over. Now let's go next door.
Hey,
Man, is that
cheap
from the Arnold
and
Schwarzenegger
cost
movie?
efficient.
Funko made this way back in the day. Isn't that weird?
The Funko Pop
Oh, shit.
Company.
The Funko, I didn't know that they were that old.
And right here we have Slayer Ronald McDonald.
Ronald is just such a creepy, iconic American figure.
He's the original Juggalo.
I'd like to think so. I'd like to think that that's a fair statement.
Woo woo.
He's a haunting figure, though.
Hi.
Jacob Farmer, he works.
Yeah,
with me
Ronald
now.
is definitely
to
one of
meet you,
those
Brandon.
fucking characters
This
that
is
definitely
Harry
gave
in
kids
here.
fucking nightmares back
He's
in the
on the phone
day.
talking with the government and various things. My right hand man.
Nice to meet you, Nick. Brandon.
They're filming right now, so
What are you guys filming?
We're live to 1,500 people.
Oh, really? No. Oh, like, oh, man.
What's this?
Man
room?
behind the
This is
camera.
Idea Cave. This is where I think of all of the groundbreaking
Nah,
viral
that room is
sensations you see
fire.
online. And it's also mostly where I watch very bad horror
Blob.
films a lot. I did get into collecting vintage horror posters. That became like a hobby of mine. Here's two awards.
That's
we got for our
awesome,
dildo.
though.
And this is the stock color. Very nice. This can go inside you. I've seen it happen.
A meat amalgamation.
A meat amalgamation of shit
You got a Streamy Award.
from YouTube themselves. All right,
That's fire.
They told the announcement during like an ad break or something, so it was like very quick. It was like 3 seconds long. Everyone else, got to do a speech, but there's that. So I'm glad. I didn't go.
2022. Can I touch it?
Feel free.
Oh, it's heavy.
It's nice quality, dude. Look at the construction, the build, the feel. That's what YouTube sends you when they're when
that's
they're
fire
deep
shit.
in
Having
their
your name on
pockets. Looks like
on an award like that, that's
you ever seen
fire.
the movie Metropolis, that machine?
Yeah.
Kind of reminded me of that when I first saw it. I was like, that seems almost dystopian.
So if you grind on YouTube for long enough, you can get a strange, gender-neutral, geometric human crotch.
This is a signed Gordon Ramsay picture from the 4 or 5 course meal you get. And let me tell you, they were all pretty bad.
Really?
I went to Vegas, went to every Gordon Ramsay restaurant, and they were all not very good.
That's
Were you really rude to them?
That
Yeah, I
sucks.
should have been. No, I wasn't.
I would expect Gordon
I wasn't- I
Ramsay's
wasn't as
restaurants to
stern
be
as I probably
A1. Like, you would think Gordon Ramsay would have his fucking restaurants. But nah, they be slacking. He don't give. He need to do a fucking kitchen nightmare on his own restaurant.
Jesus Christ, dude.
If we talk about Melvin, you made him.
He's just my. I did make him.
Melvin debuted in the series Melvin's Macabre on April 16th, 2023. As of right now, the series has 6 episodes, with each episode gaining millions of views on YouTube and critical acclaim. Melvin is a short and anxious little fella with a large forehead and huge eyeballs. The tone of his series is grotesque and darkly comedic in typical Meat Canyon fashion. It's definitely worth the watch. And it isn't just a show. You can also enjoy Melvin's Macabre as a comic book, which I think is cool as hell.
Nah, that's fire.
One of my boys, very inspired.
Doing books too is a
Hidetoshi
great
Ino,
idea.
Who is a Japanese mangaka.
A lot of words I've never heard in my life.
Just manga artist. The true manga fans out there are really gonna have a field day over that. But no, Hidetoshi Hino's sick. He's like a dude who inspired Junji Ito and stuff. But his book Bug Boy, which I do have a copy of, so you'll have some context. I just like the way he draws his characters and stuff, and then it's just fun. I just try to implement horror any way I can and stuff, and have a character who's kind of a little shrimpish, tiny man be plagued by horrible stuff is fun. Is it Has-Been Hotel? No. Is it Skibbity Toilet? No. But goddamn it, does it have to be?
Melvin.
It's Melvin.
It's better than Skibbity Toilet. Never seen Has-Been Hotel.
Uncle Mel died in 2021. Rest in peace, Uncle Mel. You rocked.
Shout out Uncle Melvin, who is dead.
Unfortunately.
Shout out the Melvins who are still alive and playing music. And shout out Cartoon Melvin. This is a puppet someone made of me, but I feel like I just look like a Mexican guy.
Yeah, what the hell? Is that like a
Looks nothing like
I
him.
think so. I don't know. But usually he's just chilling here. And it's actually pretty unpleasant when you just walk in and that's the first thing you see. You want to come over and watch a movie? And this motherfucker's just sitting in the
Hi, Dad. You want to watch
You
a
smoke weed
movie?
at all, ever?
Mm-mm.
Smart man.
I don't do drugs. I just do the healthy thing and I drink hard liquor.
Yes.
There you go.
Much better. Smoked weed when I was like 14 or 15, and then I was at my friend's house in his basement playing World of Warcraft, and he had a pipe made out of a Monster can. We were smoking out of that, but he didn't tell me it was like that shit that you'd get at like a liquor store. Like K2 or the
K2, yeah. That's like
and I just
immediate psychosis.
I just went into a severe panic attack and I was like, I'm dying. I'm like, got up, my little man tits jiggling around when I was a kid. Just like, more, I was like, oh God, whatever. I'm like, I had a heart attack.
That was actually probably a really good experience because then you stayed away from stuff.
Then I was like, okay, well, I'm sure that was just a one-off thing. But now ever since then, anytime I've ever tried to do it, I get thrown as like a panic attack. So I just don't do it anymore.
Not worth it.
Nah. Videodrome. You don't get to see
That's
James Woods' cock in it, but there is
You get
a nice
one
fuck
person
scene
to
with
ruin
him.
your. You get one person to ruin one experience for you, and that fast you can't ever even just smoke again. That's unluckily I've never had some shit like that happen, but I feel like that's where people start, like people that can smoke weed and then all of a sudden get panic attacks. I feel like it's usually they have at least an experience where like they smoke some shit that they didn't know was not just regular fucking weed.
And he has a little stomach.
And then
pussy,
that's when
which
you
is
get
pretty cool.
panic
Cronenberg's
attacks.
First movies, Rabid and Shivers.
It's not Shivers.
The Blob, classic. Every 30 years, the film industry likes to remake horror films. So in the 80s, they remade a lot of the 50s horror films like The Fly, The Blob, that kind of stuff. The Thing. And Scanners, if you want to see people blow people's heads up with their minds. That's the movie that has like the most infamous head explosion.
Check it out. This is inside where the magic happened. This is a weird question. Do you have any messages to the victims of your childhood bullying?
I'm sorry. I messaged one guy after I graduated and apologized to him.
Was that real?
When I was 18, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I was a dickhead, but I think obviously it was just born from my own insecurities of myself or whatever. But then the schooling ended up being really good because I got to meet my wife. But then also I feel like, I don't know, man. It's like the one thing people lack in this fucking world is empathy and understanding and shit. So it was nice to feel like I could grow in that way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know.
I would say the worst time of my life was probably in college. The least amount of friends I had, the most I didn't fit in.
I would say that definitely for my freshman year of college.
I just hung out with the wrestlers, but I never made friends with any of the art kids. I was like an outcast.
Art kids fucking suck anyways.
They liked me. They were like pretty nice to me. It's not like they weren't nice to me, but it was just like, oh man, I had a hard time. I just didn't connect to them, you know?
Yeah, no, I feel that.
I kept blowing out my fucking shit, my knees and my ankles. I was always hurt.
That does sound very painful. I've only ever had like a couple bad injuries in my life, and one of the times was I was just a baby. My clavicle was broken. My mom kept picking me up underneath my arms.
You broke
and I'd be like,
that tablet is fucking crazy.
She's like, I don't know what's
There's a
wrong
big
with
ass
your
fucking
knees.
tablet just for drawing. That's fire.
Give me rest. And she'd be like, hey, Upsy. And I'm like, ah! And scream again. It was horrible.
That's insane. You broke your clavicle?
Yeah. My mom's always done that kind of shit. I remember this one time, I was like, my
Mom's
stuff.
always done that kind of
Well, yeah, well, she remember when I was younger, I was like, I definitely broke my foot. I was like, it's such a fat kid story, too. Remember in PE, you'd have to do like, I don't know, like basic, guess
pacer test?
Maybe. It was like weird shit where it was like almost like there were set stations of like exercises you had to do. And one of them was like stepping up on these like little plastic blue squares.
You could stack them?
Yeah. But it was on a gym basketball court floor, and it was hard plastic, so it's gonna slide around. So I was going up that, and I fucking rolled my ankle. It slid. Rolled my ankle, and I was like, oh! Just a fat kid falling, which would have been funny. I could have seen it from outside.
Little do they know he fucking snapped his ankle in 3 places.
But I was like, I definitely broke my foot. And I went home and it was like swollen. I mean, like black and blue. Ooh. My mom was just like, put some ice on it. It's definitely broke. She's like, come on. I went to school for 2 weeks before she's like, all right, fine, we'll take you to a doctor.
Ugh.
And then I went to the doctor, like the x-ray of my foot. It was almost like a comedy movie. I mean, like they like put it up, you like turn it on, and like the bone was just like that. It's my foot.
Totally.
He's like, it's a clean snap. And my mom was like, ah.
Your mom's like, are you sure?
Wow. Well, then another time, I was like, my stomach it hurt so bad. She's like, yeah, you're trying to get out of school, aren't you? I said, no, I'm telling you, it's
No,
like
like-
not nausea, it's a pain. She's like, come on, go to school. Went to school, blackout immediately, go to the hospital, and they're like, his appendix is about to rupture. And she was like, I probably should have took it there or whatever. It was like just a back and forth like that. The only
Probably
time
should've
when
took him to
she
the
would believe me
hospital.
was when I was like,
Fuck
my
it.
testicle hurts. She's like, hey, did you get kicked? And I showed her. I was like, just popped it out. And she was like, oh, God. She was like, oh, my God. She was like, get in the car. And we immediately went up to the hospital.
What's the treatment? Did you go to a urologist?
There really wasn't even, like, I just had a fucking morphine tap, and it was so embarrassing, dude. 7th grade, which is, like, really whenever you're, like, I don't know, like, you're starting to look at girls and all that stuff, right? Mm-hmm. So I'm in a children's hospital, first off, so I already feel like I'm like, oh, I'm gonna fucking be in this place. Like, took me to a real
Embarrassing
hospital.
and
It was like
embarrassing as
Children's Mercy.
hell.
Yeah. So I go in there, and they're like, all right, we're the peach team. Like, different color-coordinated doctors coming in. Hot nurses.
My balls.
Hot nurses. And like, all right, let's just see it real quick. And they pulled down my pants, like pulled down the covers, and I had like the gown on. And like, can you see the testicles? And I'd be like, I don't really think that's. They're like, yeah, okay, come on. And they just like pulled out of the way. And I'm like, oh. Like just showing them there, my fucking tiny limp cock sitting there, and big giant ball making my cock even more dwarfed in size.
Yeah, that perspective.
And they'd be like, the first time it was.
My
So
micro
humiliating.
penis is
It
outweighed
was
by
one of the worst days
giant
of my life.
ball
One
sack.
reason. It was
not
near
supposed
my
to be like
birthday, and for my birthday, the only gift I got were these AC/DC tickets on the Black Ice tour. Couldn't even go. So here I was in my 7th grader. I mean, that's like 7th grade heaven. AC/DC music. I mean, come on. Yeah.
And you're stuck in the fucking peach section.
Well, hold on. They come in, the first person's like, we're a part of the peach team, blah, 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 does that whole bit. He looks at the covers, whatever, and the girls do. The nurses gasp, and the guy does. Yikers.
Yikers
like
is
that. Put it
crazy.
back over. He's like, we'll be back in tomorrow. And I was like, okay, that's enough. That's when the other team came in. All right, we're the strawberry team, or like the red team or whatever. And they did that in 5 different color patterns of people coming in, hot nurses,
We're the
girls
apple team.
gasping.
Giving you morphine?
The guys basically, morphine tap. They're like, press this if it hurts. And I was like, going through it, and they're like, no more. You've already gone through so much morphine.
Yeah.
And it hurt so bad.
That sounds really fun besides the balls. Just the hot nurses and the peach team and the strawberry team and then morphine. I would
so insecure. I remember my mom came in to make me feel better. She was like she's like, yeah, I know it's been hard here. And I had this, because you didn't have internet at my house or anything, all I had a shit ton of DVDs. And she brought me my portable DVD player. It's like with their little screen.
Yeah, I remember those.
And I was watching Dragon Ball Z on like my stomach. People would come in and be like, all right, we need to take a look at it, whatever. And I'd have to I just put the DVD player like really close to my face and just pretend that I put the earbuds in, and they're like fiddling around down there, and I'd just be watching Vegeta like powering up just and be like
you're like, my balls are gonna be so much stronger after this.
What would Kakarot do? So I thought this is where I do my shit.
Oh, what would they?
This is one of my favorite things I have in here.
Oh, what would Goku do if his nut was huge?
We did it for a video for what does human flesh taste like. We just filled it with cheeseburgers and fries, but YouTube took it down because it was gory.
The first thing I thought when you peeled that back is, can I put this on YouTube?
Yeah, this should be fine, but we had like slime and blood and that kind of stuff, so.
And what's this drawing pad?
That's a Wacom Cintiq. You can see it's actually fine whenever it's not on. You can just see like where the pen is like scratched a billion times in the center. You wear this cool little glove.
It's like a bowling glove.
It does look like a bowling glove, or it makes you look like I'm like an Assassin's Creed like fucking cosplayer or something like that. But no, it's just to keep your fucking gross oils and stuff of your hands off your screen.
Yeah, this place is so cool. Oh, you have a Meat Canyon VHS.
All my cartoons are on that.
Did VHS Haven make it? Who made it?
Just a buddy, or this guy on Twitter, Dark Moon Home Videos on Twitter. I like VHSs.
That's fine.
And then this is just a little prop of the computer. The whole theme was supposed to be an idea. Whenever our set was smaller and we just had
the computer in his
horrifying
background, the monster computer is awesome.
Bullshit.
I would definitely want one of those for my crib.
Strange thoughts like come to life like this.
It's interesting seeing, especially like 2D practical things come together in such a fun, physical way. Which also, shout out Creature Kid. He's the guy who does like all of our puppets, all of the statues and stuff, and he's like fucking genius with making these puppets and all this crazy things. Like the character Cat's over there, the amount of detail and just like the skin, the hair. Everything is just unbelievable.
And you got the Of Blood and Honey Winnie the Pooh thing.
I did. Yeah, I made a video on that, and then that same year I went to Monster Palooza.
This is the cat's character. Look how realistic this is with the eyes, and the hair is actually like really in there. You can put your finger way in his mouth. Come real close. Look at that. This little flashlight. The attention to detail. I mean, look at its nails. Speaking of cool, you have Cooler right here. The final form.
Nah,
of Cooler.
that's real fucking
Prince's
talent.
brother.
Some people are crazy when it comes to art.
Son of
They're
King
fucking
Cool.
talented.
Or maybe it's King Cruel. I think it's King Cool. I don't know. Right here we got Winslow.
Winslow XP.
Ooh, what the
my computer puppet.
I do not like that. What the fuck? I'd be scared that half this shit's gonna become sentient at some
It's
point.
all operated through a bike hose handle, so his eyes close like that. And you go underneath, he's a hand puppet. You operate his eyes. So basically, you hold your mouth.
One
like
day that
and
thing's gonna be
operate his
crawling
eyes
on
like
its
that, so
fucking
you frown,
hands.
And you just click and open his eyelids with this thing. And he's got his big old brain. What's kind of cool is the little Melvin floppy disk, where you got a little Meat Canyon floppy disk there. And you just flop it in.
That's so cool. I always imagined that the texture would be like a hard plastic. Everything is like flesh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it helps it over time too. So where if it was super hard, it would crack. I think a lot easier. Which in time this will probably deteriorate. I think the lore about him that we're trying to do for this house is that he this is like I live in my grandfather's house, but he's dead. He used to be very close to my grandpa, so he doesn't like me. We don't have a very tumultuous relationship. He just was a creation probably from my grandpa or whatever. And he that's how we also kind of picture everything else. All these other puppets are just like weird. It's like this weird kind of horror Pee-wee's Playhouse kind of thing.
If you guys want to get some raw meat gamer supplements, you can get that at Gamer Subs.
Unironically, very good.
What does Meat Canyon mean?
A lot of people think it means like pussy, but I don't know if that's. I can see how they can come to that conclusion. That's not it. I think it was like a name generator. That's how I came up with it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Name generator is crazy.
I used to do graffiti all the time in Maryland. I was a prolific graffiti writer, and I would draw bananas everywhere.
If you have something you like, just do it.
There you go. Words of wisdom. 29 years old. That's me.
I'm 42.
Did you know he's actually 51?
Google will say a fake age. That's wrong, but I am 42. There's that.
That's pretty cool.
There it is.
You're aging gracefully.
I don't think so. Fat don't crack.
How long have you been 21 years old for?
Probably.
Fat don't crack.
Not very long. I would say I was 21 for, I'd say the first couple bits of my YouTube career, and then I changed my age to, I think it says 42 now on Google, I think.
You can change it yourself?
No, you just lie to people. Like websites are like, we're trying to figure out what, like, Jesus Christ, that fucking celebrity birthday thing emailed me forever. And every time I gave them a different name, they kept emailing me being like, hey, so we have like numerous ages here. And I'd always just be like, yes. So I think they just chose one and went with it. So then, yeah, it says 42. And now Google just says, if you Google it, I'm pretty sure it says I'm a 42.
Yeah, I know I already told you this, but for the viewer, Isaiah Wendigoon told me at Turkey Tom that he was 21 years old back in February, and I believed it until this month, and it was really fucking my head up. Yeah, Isaiah, you had like the most confusing internet presence. I'm like, this guy's a fucking boy genius.
I know, I wish, dude.
He was like 13 or 14, and I was also like, you looked really old when you were like 15 or 16.
You look rough. I'm like, what?
You look rough for your age.
Videos of you from like 5 or 6 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
When you look so old for a 15-year-old.
Yeah, that would be insane. That would be so crazy. Yeah, I know. I told Isaiah that because at first too, I was like, I thought he was fucking with me. He's like, wait, how old are you? And I did, I'm 21. He's like, shut up. I did.
Shut up.
I'm serious. You know, you are very well put together for your age. And I'm like, yeah, thanks, man. Wow.
Thanks.
Okay. Well, I was like, that's
Shucks.
I know. I was like, yeah, there it is. And then I forgot he told me, he's like, you know, you're a little jokester. Because I guess someone's like, he's definitely not that young. And he's like, oh, he pulled the wool over my eyes. But yeah, I forgot. I was like, oh yeah, I
The
never
fuck
told
is
you
this
that was a
accent?
He is going around
I
telling
gotta hear who he's talking about now.
Apparently.
I hear your circadian rhythm is really dialed in. How do you do it?
I don't know. I don't require a lot of sleep, but when I do sleep, I sleep like a rock.
You sleep good?
Whatever he's
think
fucking
so.
drawing,
some
that's
tips for us?
fucking
Don't
insane.
drink. Every time I drink, I have horrible sleep. And I'm like, and I'm like, even doesn't matter how much water you drink before, I'm always like, trying to down and have
Sweating
panic
and
attacks.
stuff.
I had this like weird period where I'd get like severe panic attacks. It would feel like I'd be like I was having a fucking heart attack or something or whatever. But I was just panicking. I wonder when that was. Was that before YouTube? That was before YouTube, wasn't it?
No, it was like shortly after you like kind of did it full time, and then it kind of seemed to just stay there for a long time until recently, really.
But I don't know. I feel like I'm pretty good at sleeping. I don't know. Does that make sense? I don't know. Does that answer the
I think so.
Okay.
I was told to ask you that for some reason. I forget who told me.
Oh, okay.
I tried to be like Nardwar and ask people what questions I was
How'd you
asking.
know? What about how? What?
How'd you know about my circadian rhythm?
What? Yeah. What is that? Yeah. What?
I was just
I'll
watching
go
Nardwar earlier
Allison.
today too.
Ow! Did you hear what he
Him and his that little Uzi fucking interview will always be legendary. Him and Tyler, the Creator, they always had their best interviews with Nardwar.
said?
I've been emailing him all.
Who you been talking to? I would love to do a Nardwar interview because everything he said, I'd just be like, every time. Wait, Mom? How you know that? You been talking about Mom? Brandon Buckingham.
Yeah.
I think he does that.
Yeah.
You're from Maryland?
Carroll County.
That's right. And that's why here I have this. And he gives you like a box of chocolates. Your dad gave you these when you were 4 years old. Is that right?
Yeah. He pulls out a bag of heroin.
Yeah.
Like,
What does this mean to you?
I used to do heroin when I was little. Yeah, you sure did.
Here's a picture of you like naked in the bathroom. I took that.
I took
Like
that.
from 6 years ago.
Show your dick.
Yeah. Does this look right?
Shout out Nardwar though, the goat.
This
do
is
love
yours,
Nardwar.
In
right?
the streets, they call you Mr. Steal Yo Girl. What? Why is that? Am I allowed to talk about that? Should we not talk about that? I was told to ask you that.
Mr. Steal Yo Girl.
Yeah.
Who the fuck said that? Wait, fuck, I should have just did the straight face. Like, what? Who have you been talking to?
How old were you when you first had unrestricted access to the internet?
By myself, it was probably when I was like 18, but I would go over to my buddy's house and we'd watch like E-Bombs World and shit when I was younger, but I didn't have internet by myself till I was like 18.
You remember the little mouse or the rat in the race car that was like a ring ding 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 ding?
Yeah. I remember my aunt had that as I think a ringtone, and Jesus Christ, so embarrassing.
That's an old
Yeah, that stuff's
person
good.
thing to
So,
have fucking
what was
memes as your
why didn't you get
fucking
internet as a
ringtone.
child? You just didn't. Your parents restricted you, or you just didn't have it?
No, I lived on just like a farm. There just was no lines that went out that way. This is also before like fiber and all that shit too, so there just was, no lines at all.
So you've always been a farm guy?
Yeah, I mean, I've lived on a farm, but I'm not a farmer or anything. Like, my family, my mom and dad got divorced, and the cheapest place she could find was this farmhouse on the back of this cattle farm.
Pros and cons of your parents getting divorced.
Pro, 1, 2 Christmases.
Yeah.
2 birthdays.
There it is.
Pros also, I don't know, you don't have to hear parents yell all the time.
No more arguing.
That's pretty, I like that. Cons, depression. No, I don't know. Cons, nothing really, I guess. I'm focusing on this fucking deal too.
Incredibly inappropriate question to ask.
Well, I was like trying to make a funny answer of it, and I was like, this actually just sounds fucking horribly depressing. So I was like, oh,
This
okay,
just sounds sad as shit. Let's not do
My parents
this.
got divorced when I was 12. It was good.
Hey, mine too.
Oh, really?
Literally when I was 12, yeah.
We got a lot in common, except you're just better because you became an animator and I didn't.
What is your obsession with an animator? I feel like this is being an animator is not the.
It's so cool. It's like the coolest thing. Making.
Why didn't you stick with it though?
I guess I just needed money.
I mean, that's fair.
I mean, is there anything in your life that you look at and you're like, wow, that's just like the fucking coolest thing ever? Because for me, that's like, I feel like that's probably animation.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense. I would say mine's just like horror films.
Like you want to make horror films too?
Yeah, I'd like to.
For those that didn't know, I actually got my bachelor's degree in film and animation, and some of the first things I posted on my YouTube channel were these animations you're looking at right now. If you're interested in watching them, you can find them in a playlist on my channel titled Animations.
How did it feel when you became prom king?
It was awesome. It was very weird.
Was it surprising?
He just won prom king.
I fucking loved my high school experience. I know a lot of people were like, oh, I didn't like high school. I fucking loved high school. I think my graduating class ruled, and I don't know. Yeah, I thought it was fucking awesome. It was weird though. It was like at that weird time too where you're kind of young and you want to like, I don't know, like everybody was like, just school dances just sucked. It was the worst. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got arrested at one of my school dances.
Why? For what?
I got blackout drunk.
Oh, there you go. That'll do it. I was too afraid to drink at my prom, and I was really too afraid to even dance with my date, so I didn't really.
Oh, dude, I was rubbing severe dick on some ladies.
Yeah, see that.
Nah, that's all fucking school dances turned into
No,
at
I
one
wanted
point.
to
Was
do-
just literally a fucking twerk fest. That's why I didn't even go to mine, bro. I was like, that shit not even worth it, bro. I didn't go to my junior one, and we didn't have a senior one because I graduated in 2020, so they took my shit.
Everything that I was like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah, I really enjoyed high school as well. I'd say I peaked in 5th grade, but also I probably had a second peak somewhere around sophomore year of high school.
Fifth grade is crazy.
I was just fucking awesome. I just ruled.
It's really weird to think about yourself at that age.
Yeah.
It's like you're just unsettling.
I fucking ruled.
Man, if I could go back,
Oh,
what
man.
I wouldn't give.
I was so athletic. I was really athletic in 5th grade.
Really?
Like, super athletic. And
I can see that with him being a tall ass person.
I do miss being younger and not having any responsibility.
And how athletic I was in 5th grade. You miss that?
Well, I guess more so putting my own perspective on it, but yes, I guess I do miss that you were that athletic at that age.
I'm only half joking, but totally serious at the same time. So how did you first discover your ability to control fire?
Oh god, dude, this fucking meme. I went to a Chick-fil-A and this guy, I was just in the drive-thru and I ordered it, and this guy was like, you have like this presence about you. You look like you can control fire.
Can I just do a chicken sandwich with no pickles on it?
Dude, when I look at you, I just like imagine fire. Like you look like you would like control fire.
I've never had anyone say that. I look like I
That
could
is
control
literally the
fire.
weirdest fucking thing you can
We
say
were
to
just
somebody.
happened to record it, and I was like, what? He's like, I don't know, you just look like that kind of guy.
That's awesome.
It was like this 16-year-old, like super religious, like huge cross necklace.
Oh, they're gonna say tits.
He did have some big titties too. It was morbid obesity in children, but he's like sitting there and he was just like, seriously. I was like, okay, damn, I've never had anybody say that to me before.
You're a
He's like, "No
firebender."
problem." That's like I took it as a compliment. It's like, you look good. Oh, thanks. Yeah, no problem. I was like, I've never had anyone say that before. Yeah, no problem.
That's very.
You're welcome.
That's very audacious.
It was.
You're in a drive-thru and somebody's just like, you know what? You look like an avatar. I'd be like, what you trying to say? You trying to say my face is flat? Like somebody just tells you look like, like you are a fucking dreadhead, like a fucking earthbender, and you're just like, bro, I'm just trying to order some chicken. I don't know what you're talking about. I just want to order chicken and fries.
Very aggressive.
It's like, nah, bro. Like, you ever seen Avatar? That could be you.
I was like, you did that in the club or something? I'm like, you better watch. You better not say that to any of your classmates.
Say it to 50 Cent, you're gonna get fucking dropped,
you just fucking might.
What is a pipe dream of yours?
Make a horror film.
There it is. Why does your son Archibald refuse to speak to you?
My son Archibald. I don't think I've ever
Archibald?
heard that before in my life.
There's nothing to that one?
He's trying to pretend he doesn't exist because they're having a huge fight.
Well, did you make that up for him?
Who's pranking me?
Did she give you that one?
No.
Oh.
I should have asked her a bunch of questions.
Oh, okay.
I'm just trying to play into it.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, I've legitimately never heard of that before in my life.
So many sons, I didn't know if maybe from stream it was like one of the names you threw out.
Oh, maybe.
Because you have like Leviticus and.
Well, yeah. Well, that's how I know it's a made-up name, is if it's like a very heavy like biblical name. Yeah, usually I say like Corinthian. I'll say like Leviticus. That's how it's like
Leviticus is crazy.
Is that a book in the Bible?
That's my grandpa's name.
That's a good name.
Lemuel.
Lemuel.
Will you rotate that
Lemuel?
and draw the Buckingham show and it'll be done?
Are you fucking kidding me?
Swear to God.
All right. Okay.
Send me the high-res PDF.
Well, it's fucked up because it's the perspective of this. I'm gonna have to redo the banana.
Let's be honest. You don't know what you're talking about.
Hey, buddy, could you pipe down and just do what I asked? Thanks.
Do what I asked,
Right
please.
on
Thank
merch.
you.
Right on merch. Sponsored by Meat Canyon. Sold on his website. All proceeds go to me and Mustafa. Thanks. You're a good guy. You know that. Hunter Hancock. You're a good me. Just legally, for legal reasons, I own this drawing.
You got it. It's yours, dude.
It's mine.
You can have it.
There it is.
I don't like how I drew that though. This part. I can send you this, and you can throw text on it and do whatever you want with it.
What?
Are you fucking kidding me? Are you
good?
serious right now? Call this the Magic Zone, aka
What you mean I gotta do
Pussy
that?
Zone as well.
Pussy
Getter Zone.
It smells wet up here.
It's wet. Should smell like cash money, drugs, hoes.
Lil Wayne hangs out up here.
Pretty much, this is where the bitches do stay. They do reside. This is where they. This is where the cliques hang out.
What comes to your mind when I ask what the best card is? One's got to pop in your mind.
Black Lotus. That's the most expensive one. Everyone has videos of people opening Black Lotus. I don't think there is a best card. There's a lot.
Favorite card?
I like Hunt Master of the Fells a lot. He's a werewolf type, so he can flip over. It's a double-sided card.
Fuck yeah!
Sorry, I'm just getting so excited about
That's
it.
cool.
Yeah.
Maybe Murlocs in Magic?
I don't. Yeah, probably.
I play Hearthstone, so
yeah.
There's actually a Hearthstone supremacist. You Magic nerds are total dorks. You guys don't actually get whole. You don't get slot. I do though.
We do definitely get tons of pussy. That's the way to do it. Hearthstone people just sit inside and yell about Koreans beating them on their computers and stuff like that. We actually have to go out to the card shops on the way. Get Taiwanese food, take to the stores, get bitches, talk about stocks. Usually, that's what happens.
You don't even have a auto battler version of your game like Battlegrounds.
I don't, because I like to be pressed in. I don't like to do anything auto. I like to make sure that it has my finite touch to it.
I'm an astute businessman, and I like to have some things automated.
While I appreciate that in a business sense, I think that sometimes fun and pleasure, they have to come first.
For me, they overlap. They're synonymous with one another.
That's fine. That's fine.
That's why you need to buy the new Meat Canyon vibrating dildo package coming soon.
Hey,
There's so many products that are just not going to be existing.
This is a big commercial. But yeah, this is cool. We get lots of stuff, lots of cards.
People would definitely
Pick one
buy
up
that
right
shit.
now and let you know what it is. This is Elena Kessig Trapper.
Let me tell you about this. This is a human scout legendary creature with first strike. Yeah, you get to add any amount of red source equal to the greatest power among creatures you control who enter the battlefield this turn.
Game changer?
Let's just say if you played this on turn 5, things might go a little differently for your opponent. Yeah. Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
End World Hunger or pull 5 Black Lotuses back to back?
Pull 1 Black Lotus once.
Not even own it, just look at it.
Yeah, just be in the vicinity of one once versus World Hunger.
I agree. I don't even
keep people striving for wanting more is what I always say. This is where the magic truly happens.
So would you say you're going all in on Magic?
I guess in a lot of ways, yeah. It's always just looking for an excuse to play the game.
A lot of your people that work here play as well?
Mm-hmm. Everybody.
Is it a prerequisite?
At this point, it feels like it's become a prerequisite.
Why were you named Hunter? Is it your predatory instincts?
I'm like a hunter and scavenger. Yeah. Hunter and gatherer. I'm very worldly in that way, and I think about others before myself.
That's very sweet.
It's true. Very noble.
Do you think about Balmor, the Battle Mage captain, before yourself?
Oh, yeah.
Flying. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, creatures you control get +1,
Whoa.
+0, and gain trample until the end
Bro, I
of
remember
turn.
this. How
What's
my
trample?
cousin used to
The
talk to me about
overlapping
fucking
damage.
Yu-Gi-Oh,
So like if something
bro.
has 4 toughness
I couldn't tell. I could not understand a thing he was fucking saying.
and something has
He was
5
obsessed with that
attack,
shit, though.
it would deal that 1 damage over. Kind of a game changer.
I actually love not only collecting cards. I used to collect football cards and basketball cards, even though I don't watch football or basketball. I just love cards. And I'm a huge Pokemon fan. I was top 10 in the world in Pokemon Showdown. It's true.
Can you validate that?
I have a screenshot. 2017.
Yeah, I want to believe you.
I swear to God on that one.
So there's like a giant leaderboard and you were on top 10.
I was 10th, yeah.
10th.
Over Dragoon was first, but he lost to me in the finals in one of the battles. So how about that?
Holy shit.
I fucking rock, dude.
That is awesome. These are cards I made of cartoons I did.
Elon Husk.
You guys smack, but they're really good for tokens.
Elon
On the back one,
Husk.
there's QR codes that take you to the video. So if you don't know what the video is, but they're good for tokens in the game and stuff, and that's nice. There's a Nikocado one.
Do you feel like a lot of your dreams have came true? Like you have all of these sculptures of your artwork,
sure.
you have these
Yeah.
cards, you have...
Yeah. I would say I'm constantly living in like disbelief of kind of especially just the idea. I'm sure you feel the same way about, not that you shit on the idea of like the production of your videos or anything, but like that people are interested enough to actually click it or whatever and have that faith and trust in you that like they're going to be entertained by something that you're watching. That's mostly where I'm at with my stuff. Is I'm always surprised that people continuously show up to that care enough about it.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. People are taking time out of their day to watch.
The most valuable thing that you can ever have in life is time, and like to share time with people in that way is very cool. So I feel very lucky.
But not nearly as lucky as the people that are about to hear a Magic the Gathering pro tip from you. Give us one.
Magic the Gathering pro tip: take a shower, bathe.
Do you have any rare cards?
This real quick. I know you were using this.
Yeah,
This is my dinosaur deck, so that's why it's in this cool Jurassic Park deck box.
Dino deck.
This is an expensive card.
This is a plateau card. You can add either 2 different kinds of mana elements to your mana pool. Count as both mountains and plains, and is affected by spells. Why is this one expensive?
That's a very old card, but then it does a lot of good stuff. That's like $280, $300.
Whoa.
Yeah.
If you go to Jackson Ward in Virginia, they only make $480 a month. If only they had a plateau card.
What is where at?
Jackson Ward, Virginia.
You said that's the medium income?
Yeah, something like that.
That's
maybe it was $1,000 a month.
It's horrible.
I forget. It was like $6,000. It was like less than $6,000 a year. They had a billion.
Oh,
yeah, they made their decision.
I don't feel good about purchasing these things. Also,
I feel good about it.
You could be smart and just proxy your cards, and they could just be fake, and then you can play with them, and you don't have to have the real thing and spend all that fucking money on worthless cardboard.
Oh, that's sucker shit.
But I'm also, I like the collecting aspect a little bit.
Voice of the Vermin. They say this about you. You know that?
That's kind of a cool thing. It's like a cool insult or a cool thing to have.
Yeah.
Be the voice of the vermin.
I speak to the rats. Right now, I'm in the heart of Kansas City at the Nelson Atkins Art Museum, and behind me is the world's largest shuttlecock. Over 18 feet tall and 5,500 pounds, it has become a symbol of the city in Kansas.
Like a
the
badminton.
beautiful Kansas City, Missouri. Kansas City, Missouri, not Kansas City, Kansas. Don't get them confused.
No, sir.
Now we're going to look at a metal tree.
It is very metal and very
metal
big.
tree.
Yeah. Heavy metal.
Yeah, come on.
Rising 56 feet into the air with a branch system spanning 35 feet, Roxy Payne's
What the fuck? Like, who comes up with
silvery
this shit?
sculpture Ferment acknowledges the power of human imagination and technological innovation. And that's what you see when you look at it as a fine artist. I see a big hunk of metal going up into the sky. Still pretty cool, though. What do you think about it?
It's fucking tight. You trying to tell me that an all welded metal tree doesn't tickle your fancy at all?
It's pretty cool.
That's it. I think a guy had to sit there and weld that, and now it's constructed. It's an unorganic living object. You know how crazy it is? It gets to be amongst all the other trees, and it's just a piece of art. And look, a fucking bird's gonna perch up on it. I mean, that's just sick.
It's like Pinocchio.
Don't know how that correlates, but it could be. I guess.
It's like Pinocchio.
I'm a thinker.
Well, I guess he is he's made of wood though, so it doesn't really make as much sense. But
Trees are made of wood.
that's the
It all comes full circle.
It all does come full circle. And also, to me, I always thought it was interesting because
You need to make a metal
it's the
Pinocchio
only
now and
piece
put him at
it's
the
like
tree.
the only metal tree here the actual only lifeless tree, but it kind of resembles a heart a bit to me. All the intricate, like the shape.
Like a real, not
Yeah.
a symbolic heart, like a real
I think
heart.
it looks like, I mean, but in a way, it's symbolic of life.
Do you know where your seminal vesicle is?
Is that in the asshole?
It's in the heart.
Well, I had no idea.
The semen travels through that to get to your pee hole.
In your heart?
Yeah.
Does it just go through your heart?
Yeah, comes from the heart.
that makes it way more romantic. Whenever
Makes
a
it
guy
way
who
more
conquers a girl face and she's just like, wow, it's actually kind of endearing now.
I love you.
Yeah, I love you. You're not supposed to cut through the grass, but I'm a bit of a rule breaker, so I like to
A
do
bit
that.
of a rule.
Rebel. What was your? Were you still?
They're gonna get
a
arrested
whiskey
now.
boy when you were in college?
Very much so. I've always been a whiskey boy.
Would you ever drink till you puke?
Where's the Karens at?
Yeah. Yeah?
Rock and roll.
Yeah, it's pretty sick.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah, me and my boys would put on Motley Crue and just kind of go crazy. I don't know.
I love being fucking sick and having my stomach fucked up.
Yeah, I like having my stomach pumped because I drank too much alcohol.
Are you kidding me? Is this a prank? Is this a big prank that you're setting up on me?
See, it has almost a mirror-ish quality to it in there.
I also would love to come here with a hammer and smash it.
I would feel so sad.
No, I would want it to be repaired instantly.
If it was just like a magical mirror where I could hit it and it would be fixed immediately,
it would be.
I mean, breaking glass is just fun.
It would be really fun to be like, boom, boom,
fucking thick.
boom.
Look how thick the glass is. God damn.
I don't want to actually damage the thing, but imagine going just through the center.
I mean, I would love to just throw like a cinder block and just see it all shatter at one time, and then magically come back together.
Yeah.
My autism I would be stemming from that. It'd be like Minecraft. So that was actually kind of funny. They did a
It's just like
Native
Minecraft.
American art exhibit
rebuild
that was
my
like
house.
very beautiful.
Blow it up
like
and rebuild
extremely
it.
tasteful, proper teepees.
You could just
up
give
all
drunk
through here. It
Vanos
looked
to walk
awesome.
through it.
But they had to close it early because homeless people were just, I mean, literally making it their house.
Yeah.
And they were like, you can't stay in here. And the guy's like, I don't give a fuck. I walked by one time, this guy had a portable DVD player in the teepee, and he was watching The Simpsons, and I was like, that's honestly, like, that seems like a fun fucking night right there.
You got to respect the innovation of the homeless.
You kind of have to.
They'll make stuff into a good time.
They make you respect it.
Yeah, they'll force you to.
They make you respect.
You didn't think I could
What
do
the
it, did you? Huh?
fuck?
Your shoulders getting stuck.
Yeah, I'm in.
What is he, a fucking caterpillar? He's in a cocoon.
I got that shit on right
He's gonna be a Brandon Buckingfly.
now. I really do. I'm dripping to the extreme level. It's
industrial metal drip is pretty sick.
yeah. Do you want to break down my swag as I try to
looks
edit
very
this thing? I actually
uncomfortable.
want to get out. It's hard to breathe.
What we see here is a beautiful trench coat. Brandon looks like a autistic David Blaine trying to get out of a giant piece of metal, but he will be able to do it. Just pull the hips there. There he goes. Really struggling. It does look like ripping and tearing. Kinds of stuff. Cutting off circulation. God bless. Yep.
I wish I was like doing like pushing around.
I feel bad for you too. Push through.
He's regretting going in there now.
There it is.
Cool. That was cool. Your turn.
That was cool.
Yeah. Yeah. Dude, if you had a hard time, I feel like it'd be like a fucking can of sardines. I'd just be like, call 911.
I think I'm gonna have a big fucking bruise on my.
Did you scrape it pretty bad?
Yeah, I'd like really squeeze out of there. So yeah, pretty cool. I'm a tough guy. I do cool stuff. You know, I'm really badass.
You know, I'm just what they call a rebel. I just don't listen to authority. Rules don't really apply to me. I just kind of do what I want, and nobody can really tell me otherwise.
I'm a wild, adventurous man who
So,
doesn't have any limits.
take that, Mr.
So, this museum
Policeman.
was opened up in 1933. There was a trust, and it was the Nelson Atkins Trust, and William Rockhurst Nelson, and then he ran the Kansas City Star, and then Mary Atkins, she had a trust after she passed away, and both the money was made to form this museum.
Hop in that suit of armor and go gallop on somebody.
Sometimes. It's a cool piece. It's a really cool piece.
Really cool.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for the time.
Yeah, for
everybody.
sure.
Great
Yeah.
to meet you.
Yeah. What made you come to Kansas City?
This frickin' guy, you know who that is? You know who that is?
Oh, no.
That is Wendigoon. Yeah, why does this guy
Wendigoon.
have your physiognomy?
I don't know. Those people used to tag me though, because my hair used to be short too.
He's
back when
like
I was in my
just a
prime.
fat guy.
Beautiful, beautiful prime.
You must have a lot in common. He must have done a lot of good stuff.
He's a bad man. The bad man, bad emperor. Killed his brother, wife, and father-in-law. And
He has
pretty
sick
much
hair,
led
though.
Rome into
I love his
financial
mullet.
Disaster. I'm pretty sure he fled as well. He fled Rome. I'm pretty sure.
Wish my hairline was
See the
that
metal
good.
breastplate.
That was pretty sick. Yeah, we were all pretty stoked about that.
It's all worth it.
What the fuck was on that
It's
one
pretty
lady's?
amazing how
Pretty stoked about that.
It's all worth it.
What the fuck? What's wrong with him? Why does he look so fucking mad? He looks like... I'm angry. Bring me my herbal tea.
It is pretty amazing how
Bring me
good they
my
were at doing
lion's
the
blood.
sculpting. Wish it was like Harry Potter.
Whatever they
Talk
drank
and
in the
shit.
fucking
Way cooler.
1700s.
Shit is fucking lame.
That's a very, very cringe thing to say. That like made me physically recoil. I felt like my soul leave my body for a second. Y'all wish this shit was like Harry Potter. It was actually pretty sweet.
What if these were like
Harry
jizz?
Potter?
Whoa.
Voldemort? Could be like Voldemort. It's a Horcrux.
Oh, we have to break the glass and smash it to kill Voldemort.
We're gonna commit mass treason in this museum right now.
Edit this part out. Oh man, what the fuck?
Help me.
Is that Jesus in between dying and rising from the grave? I don't mean to
What
be
the
blasphemous,
fuck?
guys. Man, they did Jesus bad. Whoa, tombs. Would you ever want to get tombs like this with your wife?
No. No, I'd make one for myself, and then I've actually never even wanted a tomb. I want to be in a glass case, and it only opens from the inside, so that if there is ever a thing where the dead come back, I can open up.
Yeah, how are everyone supposed to rise from their grave if they're in casket 6 feet in the ground?
Can you imagine? I'm claustrophobic, dude. Put me in a box forever? You fucking kidding me?
Put me in a metal coat, I'll just start to piss.
You kind of did.
Look at that guy. I don't trust him. Is this wood?
Yep. Jesus getting tortured, carrying the cross, dying on the cross. Really beautiful, but all on wood. Carving wood is just, especially wood, but to like now be in this condition after that long is just insane.
Why'd they do Jesus so bad?
1500, 1525. Yeah, why did you do Jesus so bad? Yeah, wait, what? Yo, hold on a second. Dude, that's like some real dungal. Yeah, why
did y'all spin
Jesus
back
so
on
bad?
Jesus like that?
Dude, they were being mean as shit to Jesus.
They were probably jealous of his beard. Everybody had a beard though. Yeah, but his was sick. It's Judgment Day, so she's like, "Hey, all you good people, go into the blue clouds. You all just crawl in here. Look how fucking whoa! I thought this shit was sick. Also, like just the giant line of people. This dude's getting ready to get fucking clubbed.
Yeah, look at that one's face. Look at that. That's a girl. Look at the tits on her. That's crazy.
I love this big fat boy though.
Yeah. What's in his goblet? Fireworks?
It's a black cat firecracker.
Thank you so much for watching. The Extended Cut will be on Patreon as always. Subscribe to Meat Canyon's main channel, his second channel, Papa Meat. We'll see you next time.
Goodbye.
Pro. Hey, if you guys are enjoying this episode, head on over to my Patreon where you can watch right now the 1.5.
Nah, I fucked with that video. I like animation, so... Nah, Meat Canyon's fucking talented as hell. I mean, even Brandon's fucking talented for him even being able to do animations. Animation is one of those fucking things that's just like, if you're able to do it, that shit's fucking fire. Especially the way Meat Canyon does it, that shit is... Ugh. But I like that it's like his niche. Alright, I'm gonna run to the bathroom and then we will start a little bit of COD.